Hi everyone, it's Niamh here and welcome to my art journaling channel. Today we're going to be creating with the new Dina Wakley February 2021 release and using the Collage Fodder art dolls that we created in an earlier video. So you can see the doll that I've created down the corner, and I've got an idea that I want to put it onto a denim page, which will sort of pick up the colours that I've got in the canvas tape I've used to make the body of the doll. So to contrast with that, I've started off with a piece of vintage text, and I'm using my absolutely favourite stencil, which unfortunately is being discontinued, but hopefully you've got one in your stash somewhere. But Dina's new floral flourish, and she did a few extra leaves in her last release that you could certainly substitute for this one. And all I'm doing is using some turquoise and marine paint and doing a two-tone branch leaf on this page, which I really loved how those two colors blend together so well. So the marine's just a gorgeous combination of a deeper sort of turquoise hue. I was thinking about putting the mask on as well, but I actually just really liked how simple this was, which is very un-me. I have to admit, I was channeling my inner Megan Quinlan when I was doing this page. It's very much inspired by her amazing artworks and all the collage fodder she's been doing for the 100 days of collage fodder that she's chosen to do this year. So I'm just going in with my white paint pen and being really scribbly and scribbling around the outside of my botanical leaves. I really love doing that with this, particularly with this stencil. It just gives a really hand-drawn quality to it, and it's really forgiving. So you can see I'm doing this with my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, so it's even more scribbly than usual, but it sort of plays into that I would say a naive style of artwork, and not meaning that in any disrespectful way, just that really sort of simple, clean palette that you can use. This is another technique that I know Megan uses a lot in her artwork, which I really admire, and it's just using these little scallopy shapes just as a little bit of a doodle. And I'm just using a black pen to add this on, and then I'm going to go back over with my white pen, which makes a huge difference to these, and you'd think it wouldn't, but when you see the close-up, it just again gives that hand-drawn quality to it, which is really silly because you've hand-drawn the original piece anyway, but it finishes it off, and I cannot explain why, but I would encourage you to have a go and try and see if you like the look of it, and I'm sure you probably will. I'm using black and white on this, but obviously you can use a big variety of colours on these just to sort of blend in, but this sort of works with what I'm doing at the moment. So now all I'm doing is sticking down my art doll. So from the video previously, and I'll attach that to the description box below, the body of the art doll has been made by the Dina's new canvas tape, so it's already sticky. So I'm actually only putting the glue, excuse me, on the head of the doll, which is again a Dina stamped image, just stamped out onto some cardboard. I also added a washi height onto my figure because that's something I love to do with my abstract figures, and it just sort of blends in beautifully. Then I'm going around the outside with some Stabilo All Pencil just to give a bit of shadow to my doll to help pop it out from the page. Now with the doll, it wasn't cut straight because I'm not cutting things very straight at the moment with my cast, but I actually really like how it sort of hangs off the edge of the piece, which yeah, I don't know, I'm just going with the flow with this piece, and I'm really liking how it's going. The last thing I'm doing is popping on a sentiment, and this is one of the new sentiments from the I Am Not Subtle stamp set, which again has been released this February, and it says I'm a voice, not an echo, which I think is such a beautiful sentiment, and it's something that we need to remind ourselves of. So I've just cut the little sentiment into the individual words. I really like doing this because it gives you an opportunity to sort of spread it out a little bit more, put it into a place where it sort of fits in your artwork. instead of being sort of confined to just having that the way it's just stamped, you can alter your stamps to how it works best for you. So I'm just using a little bit of glue to glue those down. Usually I might edge the words with some black paint, but in this case I've chosen not to. But I am adding a little bit of red Stabilo oil pencil to her cheeks, just to pick up some of the red from the heart and to add a little bit to the white. So I was going to colour in the face of my stamped image, but I actually really like the white and how it sort of echoes the white of the sentiment. So you've got a little bit of balance happening on the page. And all I'm doing now is gluing onto a denim page that I had some leftover bits of paint and gloss spray on. So it's just a sort of page that was sitting in there that didn't have much happening on it, and this is just perfect to blend into it. I really like how the body of the art doll sort of extends down past the text and blends into that denim page. So I would really encourage you to have a go at doing these little mini collages. They're so much fun. Please check out the original video for how I made the collage dolls, and I'll put the link in the description box below, as well as a link to the new Dina Wakley products I've used in this video. Until next time, bye for now.